Good afternoon, grasshoppers. I've talked to you all about praying. I've also discussed slaying. But today I will walk you through these vintage-inspired looks I've been portraying in my thumbnails using my handy little film camera. I'm sure you all can think of several reasons why I love to shoot film. I mean, look at the title of this channel, Senpai Stamps. If you don't know what that means, it translates to upperclassman, or think of a respected senior. You know, someone who you go to for advice, a wise person. I am a 27-year-old, 90-year-old. So as an old soul, I appreciate film. It's nostalgic. When I look at film photos, so many memories and emotions come up, right? Look at this film photo I'm gonna put on the screen here. I don't know where this was. I think maybe my dad was picking me up from school, preschool, because it says 98 in the corner. I was born in 96, so, you know, it's just cute. I could tell you all about, not this certain day, I don't remember this exact day, but I could tell you all about this preschool. You know, it was in Inglewood. It was interesting. I just remember that I was in the Wizard of Oz in the play, and I had an attitude because I didn't want to put the green clay on my face to be the witch. I have all these really distinctive memories. Like, it caused a whole fight. I remember it caused a whole thing where I was just like, I'm not putting that on my face. They're like, why? I'm like, because I'm beautiful. I want to show my brown skin on stage. Like, don't put that on me. So I went up there, and one girl was the witch. I didn't have the green on. First of all, we're not witches up in here. You already know that. Hallelujah. But the point is, I have so many silly little stories from this photos. It just brings me back, right? Or look, I have some here that I just picked up actually. Let's see. This is a cute photo, all right? I'm holding a pumpkin. I went to Newport, Rhode Island for the first time. And I could tell you all about this day, the weather, the hair. I didn't really like my hair there, but this, okay? So anyway, I actually happened to have a video of me taking this exact photo. So I'm gonna walk you all through how I take my photos on my camera and get them to my phone. Because look, you all are still on Instagram. Bless your heart. I don't know why, but if you're still in the trenches of Instagram, you wanna, you know, share photos with the world as they're judging you and low-key hating on you, I will tell you exactly how to get some fly pictures up at least. I wanna walk you through some things. First of all, this is the camera that I use, okay? I will admit, this is a vintage camera. You may not be able to find this. I did a quick check on eBay. I did see 3 of them yesterday. They should not cost more than $45. If you're being charged more than $45 for something cheap and janky like this, it's a ripoff. If you happen to be lucky and you're living in Tokyo, you can find a lot of vintage cameras for very cheap. They're on eBay. So here's what I did. I went on eBay. By the way, why Tokyo? Similar to buying designer bags, vintage, or designer clothing, they have very strict rules in Japan. It's very bad if you try to just casually sell something fake, you know, on the street. It's very bad. It's more than a tap on the wrist that we would get here. You know, you got people selling on Canal Street in New York. Out there, you know, it's all about the honor. Like, honor your commitment, honor what you're doing. We could learn a lot from the Japanese. I'm just saying. We gotta meet the middle ground. My point is that Japan has a lot of reputable sellers for whatever it is that you're buying, you know? I trust them. So I would recommend going on eBay, searching up, you could try this, you could type in Nikon One Touch camera. I think it was $35, I believe so. I paid $35 for this. Completely intact, everything works. I just had to put a battery in. You need typically, let me see which type here. It's a pretty big battery. I think it's the 1.2. Yep, it's the 123 battery. You need this type. You pop it in there. It'll turn on, and then you will need film. This is the film I've been using. Again, comes with 36 shots on it, Kodak Ultramax, very vibrant. You're gonna take your camera, you're gonna pop it open. Okay, this is much easier than it looks. And I've been getting it right every single time. Take your film out. Okay, just like this. This is what it looks like before you use it, okay? 35mm color print film. I prefer color in my photos. Okay, so it actually will tell you instructions here on the camera. It'll say stretch it out a little bit past the roll here. So you wanna get the film into this groove here. There's a line right there. So you see that line, you wanna get that matched in the groove, lay it as flat as you can with a little bit sticking out. So this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna do this kind of fast, because again, the sweater's hot. Get it in the groove. I had to pull it out just a little bit. In the groove, close it. This is flat, but we want it to reach just a little bit over. So I'm gonna pull it just gently, just a little bit. I might have to do this more, but let's try it this time. Nice and flat, like so. It's in the groove, we're gonna close it. This may not work. It will present the number 1 here if it's ready. So let's turn it on. Wow, I did that right. I have many film cameras, but what I like about this camera in particular, despite its old age and despite it being very cheap, it has 2 important features, okay? Auto, so it already detects if you need flash or don't need flash. Number 2, press mode, run it pop mode over. That's the red eye feature, but that's not what I'm talking about. This is it. It has auto and self timer. So I happened to have a video of myself posing for a self-portrait, which ended up becoming a thumbnail for a video on my other channel, Kelly Stamps. And that video was titled, Going Viral Wrecked My Mental Health, but I'm doing better now. I really mean that, heavy on better now. I was in the trenches. We're not gonna get into it. You already know, okay? For several reasons. Mental health was just plummeting while the coin was going up. That's usually the way it is. The point is, I like what I'm doing here. Feel very good about it. Like, I wanted to get on camera today. I just did. It's not just because my hair looks good, because I cut layers into my hair, but it's because I like uploading. I wish that every creator could feel this way again. Sometimes it takes rebranding. Sometimes it takes finding a new audience like I did. So, just saying. Anyway, back on track. I took a great thumbnail, and the video here will show you. I just did exactly what I told you. Turned the camera on, put it on self-timer mode with the auto. It detected that I needed flash, and it definitely needed flash. My apartment was not bright in Los Angeles, in Marina del Rey. Photographique is a place where I drop off film, okay? I did that. I took my film roll, just like you know, let's see when you're done with this, and get in my car, with my film roll. I took that photo. That was my last one. And, I stopped and got a donut. Look, something about going to a mom and pop donut shop with a lowrider in the front, some fuzzy track. There's something about a mom and pop shop. It hits different. Okay, whatever. So I kept driving. I got in the car, drove over to Photographique today. This is where I developed my film, Photographique. Highly recommend. They are dependable and always on time. I asked for a rush order. I said, I need these by tomorrow, because wouldn't it be great if I used this thumbnail that I was taking here? I'm trying to take a beautiful self-portrait. I really hope that it works out. I won't know until I publish this video, but I took a photo, I posed here with the flowers, and I put this little cute dress on. And I said, I hope this works because I need these back fast. So what they do is they have you fill out a form. Just tell them, Kelly Stamp told me that I want prints and scans. That's all you have to say. I need prints and scans. They're gonna ask, quote, do you want your negatives back? I say no, because I don't need them. Your negatives are the little brown strips that come back. You can reprint, or it's just kind of fun to have them. I don't need them, I say no. My favorite place to develop film, though, is actually based in Miami. They are pretty big on social media because they're really funny. Hi, Santina. Santina's their social media girl. I've been following her for a while, and they follow me back. Hey. They printed out the most beautiful pictures I've ever taken on film. You know what makes them different? This place called Bellows Film Lab. Bellows, they have different types of film scanners. I always ask for Fuji on high when I do go up there. I'm always in Miami, popping in and out. I should just move there, honestly. Is that in my future? We'll see. Probably. I should just move to Tokyo. I could move anywhere. So I go there, they're in Wynwood area, okay? They have these cute little couches inside. It's very colorful, very bright, okay? And it's just a good time going there. They sell cameras. They sell ones like this that are nicer. And I love the way they turn out at this place, Bellows, because the Fuji It gives it a more vibrant color. Like your reds will look like this. This is pretty red and bright in person. But some people don't like that one because it can give it a little more of a, I wouldn't say unrealistic look in a bad way. It's almost overly vibrant. If you want the authentic raw look, just ask for the Noritsu scanner, or like what most companies use is probably Noritsu. Just ask for it. Say I want prints and scans. They will scan it to you via Dropbox or WeTransfer almost all the time. Dropbox or WeTransfer, get the app. You know, I use the Collect app and I have all my photos there. So that's how it gets to your phone. And from there, you know, I airdrop my photo to my Mac or my PC. I'm a PC girl too. I airdrop it to my Mac and I just crop it in Photoshop, or I still use PicMonkey, and then it's ready for a thumbnail. That is the end of my video. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you actually watched to the very end, please drop the grasshopper, or is it a cricket? Drop the grasshopper or cricket emoji in the comments to let me know who's actually being studious, okay? Because I want you to look like this. I want you to look like a fly, rich California vintage mom. I want to inspire you to just document your daily life, you know? Go out, just ask strangers, hey, I'm having a coffee. Can you just take a picture of me? Because, you know, this is on Abbott Kinney. At some point, you know, I want to tell people, yeah, this is what I looked like when I was 27. It's just fun. Photograph yourself. Remember that you are beautiful, like a beautiful rose. You are delicate. You deserve to be taken care of. Take care of yourself. Wash your hair, blow dry your hair, you know, get a little cable knit dress. Just romanticize your life. Okay, that's all I could tell you, class. Goodbye. I'm taking the sweater off now. It's too hot.